Hello and welcome to Daily English Dose. Today, I invite you to a modern heroic story that shows how truth and courage can overcome even the greatest obstacles you face. Have you ever encountered an unethical situation at your workplace? Or have you faced a dilemma where telling the truth could jeopardize your career? This story tells of a young woman who unravels the dark secret of a large organization, risking everything in the process, and how she transforms into a silent hero. If you are ready for an inspiring and thought-provoking journey, let's begin. Our hero is Emma Brown, a brilliant and idealistic data analyst in her late 20s. She worked at one of the city's most respected technology firms. The firm was known for its innovative products and impeccable reputation. Emma loved her job. Analyzing complex data and finding new solutions was her passion. She especially respected her mentor at the company, Marcus Reed, a senior data scientist. Marcus Reed was one of the leading figures in the industry, always known for his honesty and meticulousness. However, one day, while examining the data for a new project, Emma noticed a small but unsettling anomaly. The reported customer satisfaction rates did not match her raw data analysis. Emma initially thought it was a simple calculation error, but upon closer inspection, she realized the situation was far more complex than it seemed. The data had been intentionally manipulated. This was to enable the company to rapidly launch a new generation smart assistant device. And this device had a known but overlooked critical security vulnerability that could secretly collect and leak users' private conversations and personal data. This manipulation was intended to rush the product to market despite its dangerous flaws. Emma realized that this situation jeopardized the company's reputation and, more importantly, the safety and private information of its customers. She was shocked. The thought that Marcus Reed, one of the people she trusted most, might also be involved deeply shook her. First, she decided to talk to Marcus Reed. When she showed him the evidence, the expression on Marcus Reed's face froze. At first, he denied it, then tried to calm Emma down. Emma, this is youthful enthusiasm. Sometimes you need to see the bigger picture. If you get caught up in small details, your career will suffer, he tried to convince her. He even subtly threatened her. If you leak this information, not only the company but you too will suffer. Emma was astonished by his attitude. The mentor she trusted was trying to manipulate her. Emma did not give up. She appealed to human resources and higher-level executives. However, every door was closed in her face. Marcus Reed's influence within the company was immense. Emma's claims were labeled as jealousy or personal dispute. Soon, she became ostracized at work. Colleagues avoided her. Whispers spread. Emma is unstable. She's ruining her career, were words she heard. She was alone and paying the price for telling the truth. She fell into deep despair. Had she made a mistake? What could she do alone against such a big firm? One evening, Emma was sitting at home, re-examining all the evidence she had collected. Her eyes fell on a critical note about the product's security flaw. If this smart assistant device were to be released, it could jeopardize users' private lives, financial information, and personal secrets. This was no longer just a matter of her career. It had become a matter of conscience. To remain silent, she thought, would be to become complicit in this crime. With trembling hands, she made a decision. She would expose the truth no matter the cost. Emma carefully gathered all the evidence. Taking great pains to remain anonymous, she discreetly leaked the data and relevant documents to a journalist. The journalist immediately understood the seriousness of Emma's information and launched a comprehensive investigation. Weeks later, the headline of one of the city's largest newspapers read, "Tech Giant's Dirty Secrets, Massive Privacy Breach in Smart Assistant Device." The article detailed the company's data manipulations and Marcus Reed's role. The news had a huge impact. The company's shares plummeted. A formal investigation was launched, and Marcus Reed was immediately dismissed from his position. The company was in a major crisis and a leadership vacuum. At this point, something unexpected happened. The company's employees took action. Many employees, who had remained silent against injustice or wrongdoing for years, found inspiration in Emma Brown's courage. Some through anonymous emails, and others by directly approaching the board of directors or investigators, expressed Emma's integrity, wisdom, and that she was the only person capable of truly managing this crisis and restoring trust. Employees, combined with public pressure and a crisis of confidence within the company, launched a powerful campaign to have Emma Brown appointed as the new CEO. The board of directors was forced to consider this unprecedented demand and Emma's stance throughout the process. After weeks of intense discussions and interviews, the board officially announced Emma Brown's appointment as the company's new CEO. This was a surprising decision for the industry, but a hopeful one for the company. Emma was no longer just a data analyst, but the top leader who would shape the company's future. After enduring a challenging process, Emma Brown emerged as a stronger and wiser individual. As the new CEO, her first order of business was to completely restructure the company's ethical standards, ensure transparency, and prioritize customer safety above all else. Her former colleagues not only respected her, but were also inspired by her. Emma led the company to a stronger position than its former reputation. This experience taught her that even though defending what she believed was right came at a cost, the peace of her conscience was ultimately worth everything. Emma became not only a hero, but also a leader of change and a new era. This story teaches us 3 important lessons. 1. Be brave. Instead of remaining silent in the face of injustice, be brave enough to speak the truth, no matter the cost. 2. The voice of conscience. When your conscience tells you something is wrong, listen to it and do not hesitate to do what is necessary. 3. The power of truth and leadership. Truth has the power to illuminate even the darkest secrets, and honesty can open an unexpected path to leadership, even in the biggest crises. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below, I'd really love to hear what you think. Remember, consistent listening, confident speaking,